Other news tonight, a 42-year-old woman died this week in the Cobb County Jail, and the sheriff said she was homeless and they could not find her next of kin. But tonight, her son tells 11 Alive his mother did have a home. Tonight, the medical examiner is still working to figure out Bunny Large's cause of death. Sheriff Craig Owen says she was homeless and did not provide contact information for family or friends or an address where she was living. Deputies say they had to search to find a family member in the area, but tonight her son is fighting to reclaim her legacy. 11 Alive's Angelina Salcido is live tonight outside the Cobb County Jail. And Angelina, I know you spoke to this woman's son earlier today. He says deputies should have known that she wasn't homeless and had a family.
Yeah, Jonathan, Jarvis really just wants to set the record straight here. This is really, really tough for him. Just days after he found out this news, he really wants people to know that they may not have had a steady home to go to, but he was her emergency contact, and deputies should have known this. Now, he found out this news in this parking lot, and deputies told him that she was dead behind those jail walls.
Some of you may have heard of a female inmate dying in Cobb County Jail's custody. I'm here to clear up rumors and to address the neglect the county put my mother and others through.
150 days behind these walls.
During the time of her being locked up, she was never put in front of the judge. The state-appointed lawyer never returned my calls. I was always told by the secretary she would relay the messages, but I guess she never did.
42-year-old Bunny Large never got to see her 22-year-old son in person.
I never got to visit her here.
Jarvis Savage could only talk to her on the phone.
She'd tell me she put in medical requests, they were denied or they were ignored. They wouldn't give like proper medicine for the ulcer she has or even other heart problems or health problems. And they just completely ignored all that.
Savage believes that neglect might have led to her death, but deputies haven't told him what happened to her.
I asked questions regarding like, would I get my mother's stuff or how it happened. They said it'll take several months for me to understand what happened to her due to autopsies and other things like that. I don't understand why it would take several months.
While he waits for answers,
nobody knew my mother but me.
His pain won't let him rest.
You're losing me lost for words whenever I think that, because there was so much I wanted to tell her while she was here. So much I wanted to do. I'd like to see a change in the system.
Bunny was arrested back in January. She was arrested for shoplifting. This was her fourth offense, and that's why it was considered a felony. She also had a hold out of Carroll County. Now, to be clear here, we did end up looking up her records. All of these were records out in Georgia. We are still looking to try and figure out what kind of care she did receive inside of the jail, though. When it comes to the autopsy to try and figure out the cause of her death, we reached out to the sheriff's office to try and figure out if that autopsy is complete. They say that they're still waiting to get those records from the medical examiner. We're going to be reaching out to try and get some answers for Bunny's family and try and get some updates as well. We're live tonight in Marietta. Angelina Salcido, 11 Alive News.